I know we've seen him against Lara back in the day, but now this is supposed to be a new and improved Canelo.
Yeah. I think, like I said, Terence got a great chance to beat him, man. You know what I mean? Terence can box. Terence can move. Terence can punch. Terence ain't gonna be doing like Skull. Terence gonna fight you. You know what I mean? He's Terence from the street, man. I think he's gonna wind up frustrating Canelo. You know what I mean?
So what's the right way? Because Skull was moving too much. Is as soon as he as soon as you turn him, then is that when you start firing off?
Well, see, the thing is, the right way, the way I would have my fighter doing is I'm boxing him, you know what I mean? And he coming at me, I'm hitting him, pop, 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 pop. And soon he gets set, I'll tie him up. Walking to the center. You know what I mean? We cruise to the ropes and do the same thing and keep on frustrating, hit with the jab, boom, boom. Keep on moving, but also hitting him though. You know what I mean? And he gets frustrated, then he let his guards down. And it's a good night. And I think Terence might stop him. He might stop him, man. I ain't gonna hold you, man.
Canelo Alvarez got one of the best chins.
Yeah, but listen, he ain't been hit by Terence though. Terence can punch, man. You know what I mean? I know you've been in with some of the great punches and all that, but them punches gotta be placed right. You know what I mean? And Terence placed them punches, man. Them body shots, man. I don't see too many people go to Canelo body. Have you seen that?
Not really.
Not too many people.
Even Triple G, who's a good body puncher.
Yeah, but
everything was up top.
Everybody, and he got a hard head, man. So I would go to the body, go to the head, and go back down to the body. And then once you keep on going to that body, he's gonna drop his hands. Once he drop his hands, good night.
So recently, before Jaron Ennis sparred Canelo Alvarez to prepare him for the Terence Crawford fight, Jaron Ennis' trainer / father, BOZY Ennis, who was also a fighter himself, he came out giving his prediction for Canelo versus Crawford fight, where he stated that he believed Crawford can actually knock out Canelo. Not just beat him, but knock him out. The reason why that's so shocking to hear is because obviously Crawford can knock out anyone at 147. But when he moving up pretty much 3 weight classes one time to fight Canelo Alvarez at 168, Crawford's 6th weight class, then you gotta start questioning the logic behind Crawford knocking out Canelo. How is he gonna get it done? Especially when old media praises Canelo Alvarez for having the best iron chin in boxing. They even go as far as saying all time, let the Canelo Alvarez fans tell it. I mean, we haven't seen Canelo get rocked since Cotto brother when Canelo was 21 years old. Therefore, to hear BOZY Ennis say he can actually see Crawford knocking out Canelo to the body because Canelo doesn't like body shots. His opposition are not even skilled enough to go to his body like Crawford is going to. Now there you goes the logic behind BOZY Ennis believing Crawford can knock out Canelo. And guess what? I agree with him somewhat. On fight night, if Canelo doesn't respect Crawford, then you best believe Crawford is going to make Canelo respect him, which I don't even think that's the case. If Canelo doesn't respect Crawford, he wouldn't have been asking for $150 million to fight him and comparing the risk of fighting someone 3 weight divisions smaller to the risk of him fighting David Benavidez, the Mexican monster. If you don't think that's enough respect, Canelo went as far as saying that he believes Crawford is pretty much the greatest fighter of all time. He said that he's better than Floyd and many all-time greats. However, with the next breath, he want to say Crawford's resume is weak and he haven't fought anyone. Really? You telling me a fighter who haven't fought anyone is the greatest fighter of all time in your eyes, Canelo? Stop the cap. You can't have it both ways. So I don't think Canelo on fight night is just gonna try to walk over Bud. He knows better than that. And that's why Canelo called on the Avengers team, the Justice League, whatever you want to call it, to prepare him for the Terence Bud Crawford fight. You don't get more serious than that. Paying Jaron Ennis a lot of money to give you the Terence Bud Crawford look, which is the best thing Canelo Alvarez did to prepare himself for the Terence Bud Crawford fight. Without a doubt, Canelo Alvarez just gave himself a better chance at beating Crawford by bringing Jaron Ennis in to emulate Terence Bud Crawford. I mean, it was already as hard as it gets to emulate someone like Terence Bud Crawford. But with Jaron Ennis and Canelo Alvarez's team, mission accomplished. Because I guarantee you this, Crawford was having a way better time finding sparring partners that can emulate Canelo Alvarez. I'm not saying they have the same style, but they can give him similar looks. However, I guarantee you Canelo is having a hard time finding someone that can give him the Terence Bud Crawford look, which you cannot find anybody better than Jaron Ennis to do that. That's why I believe with all the advantages Canelo had coming into this fight, now he has another one. He just gave himself the best chance of beating Terence Crawford with this type of preparation. Crawford really is going to have to adapt to Canelo Alvarez and completely figure him out in order to beat him. He has to have Canelo Alvarez's number before the fight ends, while winning more rounds. That being said, BOZY Ennis, he's predicting that Crawford is going to knock out Canelo Alvarez. However, he got both of his sons sparring Canelo Alvarez to prepare him for Crawford's style. After hearing how the sparring went, I do wonder if BOZY Ennis is going to change his opinion or keep his prediction. With that being said, go ahead and drop your thoughts in the comment section below. I mean, there were reports that Crawford is knocking out his sparring partners to the body. And you guys heard what BOZY said about his prediction where he believes Crawford can stop Canelo to the body. Subscribe below and to be continued on the next episode of Akhi, Akhi TV. Peace out. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Let's go, let's go. I see you. Let's work, let's go. Yeah. Let's go, baby.